Guys, we have a big breaking news coming out when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. The US president warns Holy Land, don't interfere in Syria. Alright, we're gonna see what's going on here, guys. This information is coming out right now. This is a big bombshell news. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. So the US president warned Holy Land on Monday, December 1st, against destabilizing Syria and its new leadership, days after a deadly operation by the Holy Land forces in the south of the country. It is very important that Holy Land maintain a strong and true dialogue with Syria. Now remember, guys, it seems like Donald is getting along with the president of Syria. He was here in the US, I think like 3 weeks ago. And so it seems like Donald and the new president out there, you know, I wouldn't say best friends, but, they dialoguing and stuff like that. So you got Donald is sending a message to Benjamin, don't interfere. Don't interfere with them. It is very important that the Holy Land maintain a strong and true dialogue with Syria, and that nothing takes place that will interfere with Syria's evolution into a prosperous state, the U.S. president said on his Truth Social platform. Wow. All right. It says here, the U.S. president said he was very satisfied with Syria's performance under former, I'm gonna skip that name there, guys, but let me just highlight it. There we go. Who made a historic visit to the White House in November. Wow. Some of the people would not please. They were like, Donald, that dude is not good, and you're shaking hands with him. It says here, the U.S. president has been pushing for a security pact between the Holy Land and Syria since the, I'm going to skip that name, coalition overthrew longtime ruler Assad a year ago. Now, Assad was exiled to, I think, Moscow and Russia. It says here, but tensions have risen over hundreds of strikes by the Holy Land on Syria. And the deadliest so far, the Holy Land forces has taken out 13 on Friday in an operation in southern Syria, saying they targeted a certain group. Now, the U.S. president said Sharia is working diligently to make sure good things happen, and both Syria and the Holy Land will have a long and prosperous relationship together. Now, it says here, he added that the U.S. was doing everything within our power to make sure the Gov of Syria continues to do what was intended, to rebuild the war-torn country. But the question is, Donald, can you trust that man? Can you trust him? The new leader of Syria, can you trust that man? I mean, there's been some background history about that dude. So Donald sees that this man could do good things for Syria, but again, there's some background history that's not good. It says here, good relations between Syria and the Holy Land would add to his efforts for a wider Mid-East peace following the fragile the Strip Cease plan in October, the Donald said. Here's the thing, guys. Look, I can understand Donald wants to bring peace to the Mid-East, but that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Donald's the type of dude that, again, a type of dude that he think that he could stop it because, again, I'm smarter than anyone. I could do it. I'm the Donald. I'm better than everybody. And they basically, again, the Holy Land said that he's a much better king, possibly than King David, or better than others. You guys know King David, again, Donald versus King David. King David, it's just a mighty warrior. King David is just way past Donald's time. But here's the thing: is that if you read scriptures, the Mid East has been seeing war ever since the beginning of time. All right. If you want to find true peace, Jesus Christ said, "What I bring to you, what I give to you, what I offer to you is eternal peace. But what the world brings to you is destruction." So Jesus is saying, peace is me. In this world, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see that peace. So I can understand Donald is trying to end this war and this and that, but sorry to bust your bubble, Donald, but you're not going to stop it. It's a fallen world. It's a sinful world. And sin only lasts for a short period of time. Give me a second here, guys. I want to refresh the page really quick. All this information is coming out right now. This is a big breaking news. This is a big breaking news that's coming out right now. All right, so that's it for that news article, but I'm looking for some more updates here. If you can, do me a favor, hit that like. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. So I guess this is the man right here. He's the one that came to the White House. Donald warns Holy Land not to interfere in Syria. All right, so give me a second here. This information is also coming out right now. Donald warned the Holy Land on Monday against destabilizing Syria and its new leadership days after a deadly operation by Holy Land forces in the south of the country. At the same time, you have Pope Leo out there trying to work some kind of a two-state solution and peace. So you got multiple very powerful individuals out there, and they all just bring it to the table peace. Pope Leo is trying to bring peace. Donald is trying to bring peace. And then you have Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner out there in Ukraine and Russia trying to work peace. So you have very powerful men, very powerful individuals that is working on ending these war and bringing peace. So pay attention to it, guys. We are definitely seeing something here. Donald said he was very satisfied with Syrian performance under the former. Okay, we already know this. I'm just gonna skip a lot of it. So yeah, this is just a copy and paste. Let me go on X. Let me go on X and see if I can find anything here. Yes. So Donald just put this information out. So this is what Donald said. The United States is very satisfied with the result displayed through hard work and determination in the country of Syria. We are doing everything within our power to make sure that the Gov of Syria continues to do what was intended, which is substantial, in order to build a true and prosperous country. Now, one of the things that has helped them greatly was my termination of very strong and biting sanctions. I believe this was truly appreciated by Syria, its leadership, and its people. It is very important that Holy Land maintain a strong and true dialogue with Syria, and that nothing takes place that will interfere with Syria's evolution into a proper state. The new president of Syria, is working diligently to make sure good things happen, and that both Syria and Holy Land will have a long and prosperous relationship together. Now, this is a historic opportunity and adds to the success already attained for peace in the Mid East. That was posted today, December 1st, 2025, by the U.S. Commander in Chief, Donald Trump. What are your thoughts on that, guys? What are your thoughts? I mean, again, like I said, it's good to end wars and stuff like that. It's very good to do all these things. But again, Scripture said, when spoken of peace and safety, or peace and security, then sudden destruction shall follow. And again, King David has tried to bring peace to the Mid-East. King David, the king of Holy Land, second king of Holy Land, and then he passed the throne to his son Solomon. And but there was so much war going on. There was so much war even under King David. I'm trying to see if I can find any more information here. So we do have this news. Whoops. By Insider Paper, it says the president warns Holy Land not to interfere in Syria. All right, so again, it seems like it's all the same story here. It seems like it's all the same. Yeah, it seems like all these websites, they just copy each other's story and just paste on the website. All right, so let me go back on X really quick here. So okay, so yeah, this is basically all of it, guys. This is all of it. But again, like I said, I mean, there's only information here. Donna said the United States. So yeah, this is all of it here. So what are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. Donald is telling the Holy Land, stay cool, calm down, don't interfere in Syria. We're trying to work things out with them. Benjamin, take a chill pill. Just watch something, some kind of movie, but stay away from all that Syria stuff. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm going to keep it updated with this news, but this is a very important Bible prophecy related of nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. We are seeing someone, the Donald, is trying to bring a peace to Syria. Syria is a very important key player in Bible prophecy. Damascus, in the book of Isaiah, and also Ezekiel, and many Old Testament scriptures, even in the New Testament. But Syria, Egypt, the Holy Land, Turkey, you name it, Persia, Iran, all those regions out there, Russia, the European Roman Empire. Again, all these territories are very important key players when it comes to Bible prophecy of nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. I do believe the U.S. is also written in Bible prophecy and end times, but America is just a system that is basically supplying many equipments, money to all these nations. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.